Yo, what's up, J Squad? Welcome back to another reaction video. Oh, my eyes is tweaking. Anyway, today we're reacting to the worst K-pop apologies. Yeah, so if you guys are excited, you know what to do. Please smash like on the video, smash subscribe button, and
Let's get
yeah,
right
we don't have
into the
anything.
video.
Let's just get into the video.
We don't have anything.
Completely normal. We're all human and none of us are perfect. But when it comes to K-pop idols who are under a close watch of millions of people, making mistakes can cost them a whole career. What K-pop apologies are considered to be the worst by netizens, and which of those did more bad than good? But before we get into this, I just want to say that I don't want you guys to send did more bad than good. But before we get into this, I just want to say that I don't want you guys to send any of these people hate. That's not the point of it. And now, let's get into it. Amber Liu. While Amber has broken many boundaries when it comes to how a perfect female idol should look like, she made a huge
Amber sounds like
mistake back in 2019. Amber appeared on a YouTube channel called Just Kidding News. Around that time, a video of a black man who was peacefully eating a sandwich on a train platform when two police officers approached him and started to harass him was going viral all over social media platforms. To break down the video a little, the man was accused of eating a sandwich on a train platform because it was allegedly illegal, despite the man himself and his girlfriend who was filming the whole thing pointing out that there was no sign showing that eating on platforms was illegal. The man ended up in handcuffs anyway, even though he tried to explain to the police officers that what he was doing was not against the law, was basically pointless. Amber had a lot to say about this video after she watched it. She said, "He deserved it. I think he just deserved it because he's being super disrespectful. And you don't have to act like that towards a police officer. A police officer is still a police officer." Well, except the fact that black people have been continuously targeted by authorities and officials as a case of systematic racism in the USA gets progressively worse and worse. Of course, after the video of Amber came out, a lot of people took offense and were hurt and disappointed by Amber's ignorance. So much so that Amber quickly
Wait, who is Amber?
It's the person now.
Wait, which one of them? Wait, this one.
This guy to the right. This girl to the right.
She's okay.
People took offense and were hurt and disappointed by Amber's ignorance. So much so that Amber quickly took to Twitter and issued an apology. She stated, "I am so sorry. I saw a video clip made in ignorance."
I mean, was she drunk when she was?
Have judgment, and I majorly messed up. It was my fault for not being more aware. I 100% do not stand for and discrimination. It angers me that he was singled out because of the
What was
color.
it?
Everything
Like,
is in
you
the
don't
video,
need subtitle for that video.
You don't need anybody to tell you. Like,
What?
everything is in the video already.
Saw the video and the man did nothing wrong and was being targeted just because he was black. Yet she still decided to be as ignorant as one can be and only realized it after she
Even the fact that she even said it
backlash.
straight
Amber
face, man,
continued
like.
with, "I've always stood for equality. I've always stood for love. I believe in hashtag Black Lives Matter." Then came the ever so overdone promise of educating herself
Well, you literally said he deserved it.
Exactly.
trying to be a better person. It makes one wonder though, was Amber truly not aware of all the cases of police in the USA? She spent most of her time overseas.
Nah, that one she might not know about like.
I
Oh,
doubt
nah,
it.
come on.
And even number two, even if like she doesn't know about like, even if that guy was in black,
Yeah.
is wrong for you to walk up to someone because
He was eating.
because he was eating.
And there was no sign there.
Like,
would think she knows what's happening there. Hyphen has been taking the K-pop industry by a storm, attracting thousands of fans from all over the world and releasing hits after hits. For being a rookie group, Hyphen has landed themselves a serious successful start to their career. But everything is not always sunshines and rainbows. At the end of June of 2021, a behind-the-scenes video of Hyphen performing at a music show was released on their YouTube channel, and everything seemed great up until the 10-minute mark of the video. There, a member of Hyphen, Sung, is seen singing along to SCA's Love Galore. Unfortunately, the song includes the N-word, and Sung has become the center of accusations for allegedly mouthing along to the N-word. Some of their fans, in order to protect their favorite idol, said it wasn't Sung but another member instead. The controversy has broken out into much more than a
Wait, they were saying it wasn't his song, but even if it wasn't his song, it was another member.
Some people just argue blindly, man. I swear to
favorite
God.
idol said it wasn't Sung but another member instead. The controversy has broken out into much more than a huge mistake on the idol's part. As the hours went on, the fandom, also known as N-Jeans, divided into two, and it even went as far as a spike of within the fandom itself. Majority of this hurtful debate is taking place on Weavers, a platform where fans can freely communicate with their favorite artists. A number of fans said they saw awful imagery being on Weavers, including an image of a black man being hung. The hashtag #ProtectBlackEngines trended on Twitter to show support towards the fans who were hurt and targeted during this controversy. If you were one to witness the scandal, you know how hurtful and disgusting some of these comments were. Although Hype has released a statement regarding malicious comments targeted towards their artists and how they won't hesitate to take action, Hype's sub-label, Blift Lab, has not addressed nor clarified the controversy to this day. He hasn't also spoken about the situation, and so fans are still wondering what truly went down in the video. I believe that idols have a full right to speak up and apologize if they did something wrong, and it's not really nice that their companies are stopping them from doing so. Sunny is quite the personality. It almost feels like he's known more for that rather than who he is as an artist. This South Korean rapper has been embroidered in a lot of controversies. I mean like a lot, okay? The first one being Sunny being accused of being a misogynist. All the way back in 2018, Sunny decided to voice out his thoughts regarding the ever so growing feminist movement in South Korea. He is quite literally the spokesperson for the backlash South Korea's feminists have been receiving. It all started in November of 2018 when Sunny decided to release a song called Feminist. Now get ready, because these lyrics are bound to make you hella angry. Some of the lyrics go as, hey, if you want those rights so bad, why aren't you going to the military? What do you want more? We gave you your own space in the subway, bus, the parking lots. Throughout this whole song, Sunny claims to be a feminist and that he actually loves women way too much, but then raps a line such as, now you're being childish, going no bra and no shaving your armpits, cutting your hair short, and now you think that makes you a woke progressive woman? Like seriously, what even is that? Of course, the response Sunny got was not a positive one, except maybe for the guys who agreed with him. To save the last bit of his reputation, Sunny released an apology. It was a lame excuse really, as he tried to explain that the song was not about his actual views on women's rights. Instead, he tried to...
Because the label will be like, okay, just...
You have to do this.
You have to do this for your image.
My fans, I'm losing my fans.
Something like that. Because people say things they actually mean. Like, it's about the reaction you get that will make you feel remorse about it or not. So most times it's not really remorse, it's just do it.
To bring satire on the views of Fox feminists who believe those things about women. Majority of the people who are following this scandal didn't buy the apology at all because the words just seemed fake. And it just gets worse. Sunny's label Brand New Music held a year-end concert on December 2nd, 2018. As soon as Sunny stepped on stage, the audience started to boo him. Apparently, when Sunny asked the audience, everyone, do you all hate me? The crowd screamed, yes. This seemed to be the last word for Sunny, as he then began his rant about feminism in South Korea. Sunny then went on to say, all the WOMAD and Miguel who came, there's something I've been meaning to say. I don't give a WOMAD is poison. Feminist, no. You all are mentally sick.
No fucking
Wow.
way, bro.
He was probably on drugs, you know. Like,
Or maybe he has mood swings or something. Maybe when he was on the bad side, he just decided to sing the song, then...
Clarify, WOMAD and Miguel refer to controversial, radical feminist online communities in South Korea. Now, of course, this ruined the whole show, and even if Brand New Music CEO came out and apologized on Sunny's behalf, the damage had already been done. The CEO said, all Brand New Music's artists think differently. Everyone can have their own thoughts, beliefs, and conscience. The whole incident ended when the agency dropped Sunny. We could go on and on about the horrible stuff Sunny did in the past. What also rubbed people the wrong way was when Sunny got dreadlocks, which is a sign of disrespect towards other people's culture. Mamamoo and Hwasa. Mamamoo are a stable name in the K-pop industry, and they definitely belong to the category of legendary girl groups. Yet the 7 years of hard work haven't always been smooth sailing, especially for Hwasa, who has been embroiled in controversies more than enough. One of the biggest scandals dates back to 2017 during one of their sold-out concerts in Seoul. A parody video of Mamamoo was projected. It was them doing the Uptown Funk by Bruno Mars. If the girls did just that in their usual makeup, then everything would have been completely fine, but the girls decided to take a different route. They put a dark foundation on, and a scandal was born. As it always goes, the girls had to withstand a huge backlash that came with their parody. They did release an apology just hours after the video aired, saying, we are extremely sorry for our insensitive actions and use of blackface in our video while portraying Bruno Mars. There is no excuse for what we did, and there are not enough words to explain how regretful we are. They assured their disappointed fans that they will be taking time to understand more about their international fans to ensure it would never happen again. Yet occasionally, this situation still comes to light when something similar happens in the industry. Just a couple years later, it was Hwasa who messed up big time. When Mamamoo competed in the survival show Queendom, during one of their performances, Hwasa was seen wearing a rather problematic piece of clothing. She was wearing a do-rag, a head wrap that is used by black people to protect their hair from getting damaged and frizzy. Now, while this might not be as bad as the others, it's still
drag. Okay, I don't know, but that doesn't make any sense at all. Because she's
the fucking clothing. No, that doesn't make. This one does. No.
That was just dumb.
Because she was wearing durag.
Damaged and frizzy. Now, while this might not be as bad as the others, it still made a lot of people, especially people of color, uncomfortable. It could be explained with the fact that
I'm pretty sure it's not even the black people that are even complaining.
But no.
I swear to God, like, why would you complain that you're using a durag?
Black people do complain about.
No, I'm talking about like the durag.
Yeah. And
Durag.
Yes. People
Nah,
complain
but-
about people doing like
It's
doing
good.
braids,
A lot of people have
doing
gotten
what's it called?
soft.
Yeah.
Because I don't know why you would be.
We've
I don't-
gotten soft in this generation.
Black
and, like,
people can
it's
actually
really
do
crazy.
it. Yeah.
No, but why was it's not like it's not that they made the durag especially like for black people now.
No, like it's just like mostly it's black people that use it.
Yeah,
So,
we
like,
use it.
Like culture, like
Nah, that's just dumb, man. I swear to God.
It's just like saying white people shouldn't sing hip hop because
rap
we
is
started
from
it.
black. Yeah.
I was a big fan of Rihanna.
I mean, next 2 years we might start hearing that.
Produced her own line of
You'll
durags
be like,
during the
no,
same.
pop is for white people. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Because I've seen someone like people like black people. There was a time that a black person he was vibing to this country music on TikTok. Like he gets it constantly.
Wow.
No, country is just for.
Time, but who knows? Yet stylists of K-pop idols should be educated on what pieces are okay to wear and which ones are straight up.
Which one is
copies
okay
of
to
mine.
wear?
In situations like these, it's not always clear whose fault it is because idols are often styled by somebody else. J Park. In June of
J Park
2021,
again.
J Park released his video for DNA Remix, which immediately came under fire for cultural appropriation. The DNA Remix featured not only J Park, but a couple of other Korean hip-hop artists and rappers as well. The most prevalent problem with the music video was the appropriation of African American culture because some of the artists were wearing afros, dreadlocks, and braids. What makes it even worse is that in the song, Jay raps about being proud of his Korean heritage, which didn't make sense. Jay posted a lengthy comment under the video as an apology or an explanation.
That was one thing I had a problem. Like he was talking about the Korean heritage, then he was dressed like that way.
And for his music video, he tried to explain that he didn't intend to be harmful towards others, and he claimed he didn't want to hide the Korean hip-hop culture because this is what hip-hop kids look like in Korea, and I wanted to showcase it and address it to the best of my ability. One Twitter user summed up his apology seriously well by saying, "There was no apology in what J Park said. It was all just excuses. He didn't listen to what people were saying about how harmful his actions are, and only focused on the fact that people are hating on him." It's funny because even the PR representatives told him not to post the video. And there we go. Which one do you think was the worst apology ever? And
Was that guy a feminist?
Yeah, like I told him like fuck you on his own content, bro.
Wow.
Anyway.
Okay. Yeah, that's the reaction to the worst K-pop apologies ever. And if you guys love this reaction, you know to just smash the subscribe button, like this video, and to see you next time, guys.
Peace.